Hello, this is Dave Dog, and we're back on the road to glory with Bradford Park Avenue in the Vanarama National League North. We're going to start off by looking at how the league has changed and the new teams that we've got in this season. Relegated from the National League after just one season, Darlington come back in and they are third favourites to win the league. Also, we've got 6 teams being promoted into the league. Kings Lynn, who again, they went down the season before last. South Shields, Ilkeston, complete with Jacob Blythe, so he'll be coming back to play against us. Bradford, they have also one of our ex-players, George Eze. Matlock and Whitby. The 4 promoted teams are the favourites to go back down again. We're firmly ensconced in mid-table according to the bookies at 25-1. We have improved our standing. Let's have a look then at who we've brought in during the close season so far. So we've brought 3 players in. Alex Williams from Welsh team Bala. He is looking a really good player. 19-year-old centre midfielder on the bargain wage of £40 a week. Couldn't believe it when he'd come in and wanted 50 or 60, I think, and I managed to knock him down to 40. He's 2.5 star at the moment. Possible potential ability of 5, and he's been playing well in the friendlies we've had so far. Decisions 15, determination 14, technique 13, so he can tackle, he can pass, and he's looking really assured on the ball. Midfield, this is where we've beefed it up a lot. Finn O'Boyle, we got in, released by Harrogate after they were saying last season they wouldn't sell him to us. He came on a free. Didn't need much convincing. He's on a bit more of a wage at £350 a week. We've got him under contract for 2 years and he's worth already 14 to 30,000. You know what Finn O'Boyle can do, as he was our top scorer last season. 3-star current ability and 5-star potential. There is competition though. The last signing we've made, Will Truman, we paid money for him at £7,500. That's not all up front. Attacking midfielder or midfielder centre. If we just look at his profile, he can even play as a striker. A 4-star player, potentially be a 5-star player. Started off at Sheffield Wednesday, didn't play for them. Played in the National League last season for Gateshead. 16 games, 1 goal, 6.61. Still a young player though. 21 years old. He's not played for us yet. He's our last signing, so he will come into the final few friendlies. 13 pace, 16 natural fitness, acceleration, agility. Finishing 9, technique 11, decisions 12, looks a good player. Towards the end of last season, if we look at the outs first of all, we've lost lots of players who were released, wouldn't sign new contracts. 7 altogether. We knew Liam Hall was going to be going at 3rd or 4th choice keeper. Eddie Church has also left. We didn't offer those contracts, but we did try to offer contracts to Doherty, Staunton, GSK, Spencer and Lund, and they all refused to sign contracts, so they left us. So quite a lot of experience leaving there, and we're still looking, if we look at the squad planner, we're still looking to improve and get some more players in, but it's difficult, although our scouts are bringing in some decent players now, and we've also got Crouchy as our director of football. I'm looking at suggestions from him, and he suggested some good players for loan. We'll be looking at maybe bringing a couple of those in. Let's have a look where we are then. We knew about the keepers. We've got Macaulay and youngster Brandon Barber as backup. He's played some of the friendlies and has done really well. Right back, Lucas Dunstan is under contract. He threw a bit of a strop, can't remember what it was about now, but he's now come back into the fold and said he's fully behind the team. We've got Niall Osborne, who we signed last season, a 3.5 star. Now this is the area where we are really weak as such. We need back up to Sam. Sam's is our new captain at the moment. He has been so far anyway, and he's not officially been given it, but he's carrying on from where he left off last season. 3.5 star. He will start on the right side of our defence. Defender left, at the moment we've got Fielding there. He's only 2 stars, so this is really where we have to look at somebody. Although in the friendlies, our new signing, which I forgot to mention, Fraser Blake Tracy, signed towards the end of last season. 28-year-old fullback. We signed him as a left back, showing us 2.5 star there as backup really to Connor Ferguson, but he has played in left-sided centre defence and played quite well. But we still need somebody there, so we probably need 1 or maybe 2 centre backs. Midfield, this is where we've done well with the recruitment. At the moment I'm showing Alex Williams there, 2.5 star, so he will probably start in that right-sided centre field. We've got backup Jason Tuffy. He's come on in the friendlies and played well. On the left side of midfield, we've got Will Truman showing there at the moment. But as I said, he can also play number 10 or striker. I'm going to start him off on the left side of midfield. He's 3-star, and Harrison Hopper as backup. This is where we're short as well. We need a right winger in. We've only got Lloyd Smith at the moment, although Will Longbottom can play there. I've got him showing on the left side. So if we look at the left side, we've got Will Longbottom at 2.5-star, and youngster who was out on loan last season, Shamov, as 1.5-star. So we need another winger in. Number 10, this is where we are strong. We've got Finn O'Boyle back as 3-star, Alex Simpson as backup, and we've also got Will Truman who can play in that position as well. So we're quite well off for number 10s. Up front, we're showing Lee Angle as a striker. As we'll see in the friendlies, he played there the first friendly and did well. So he is showing as 3-star. We've got Carter Denson and David Hamed as backups, although Hamed has been starting regular. He's signed a new contract and been rewarded for last season, and he is showing as 2-star, and he will be expecting to start regular. So it may be that we have Hamed up front and Angle on the left. Well, let's have a look how we've been doing in the friendlies then. This time I arranged most of the friendlies myself, so we had some against lower teams and also some against teams that we probably had a chance against. First game against North Ferriby, Lee Angle played up front and scored 4 goals. Longbottom with the other goal and an easy 5-1 win. As we see later, Lee Angle didn't live up to that initial promise. Probably the strength of the opposition that got him his 4 goals. Alex Simpson also playing well in that, 9.7. A good all-round first game. Then I wanted to put us up against somebody to give us a benchmark. We played Scarborough, won the league quite easily last season. We got a 2-2 draw, although we were 2-0 up before Kane Shepherd, their striker, came in and got 2 and equalised the game. Hamed, both the goals, and a reasonable performance, especially the first 60 minutes, and then Scarborough came back into it. 2-2 against a team that won the league easily last season. It gives us a benchmark. Next game was another easy one. This was arranged by my assistant. Away, he likes to go to Wales. We played in Llandudno, and another easy win. We rotated the team here, played some of the younger backup players. Barber played in goal and did well at 7.1. We had a Dunstan, Osborne. Harding is a young player who I expect good things of, but he's not quite ready for first team, but played a good game. Blake Tracy played left back, and then Carter Denson, 2 goals in this game. Tuffy, Shamov and Toho, he played well. Played towards the end of last season, played in the last game. He's only 16-year-old and he's already 2-star and a really good talent. He is going to come through, mark my words on that. So next game, again another tough game. Halifax from the National League, and we got a 0-0 draw in this one. We didn't really create many chances, but we were well in the game, and we got a 0-0 draw against local rivals Halifax. Then things went a bit pear-shaped. We were playing Nottingham Forest under 21s. Again, this is one that I arranged, and we went down 1-0 to an early goal. We came back towards the end of the game, but we couldn't score, and another blank up front. Last game we played, probably underestimated Stalybridge. We played Stalybridge away, another one arranged by Danny Bushell, my assistant. We were hit by a hat-trick by Niall Bell. 11 minutes, they scored. Half-time we went in 2-0 down. Hamed pulled one back, 54 minutes. Then Bell got his hat-trick, and Longbottom scored one near the end to make the score more reasonable at 3-2, but poor game this one. Sams at 6.9 did well. Tuffy and O'Boyle came on as sub. That's when we got back in the game, when we brought Angle and O'Boyle on and pulled it back a little bit. So that's how we stand at the moment. We've got 2 friendlies left. Big one against League 1 Peterborough, managed by Chris Wilder. So we'll be playing against a back 3 with those overlapping centre backs probably. It's going to be a tough game, but we organised this one to try bring some money in. We should get a decent crowd. Regarding money, we are about 90,000 in the red now. We have a little bit of money because they upped the wage budget, so we can now offer up to £400 a week wages, so that is helping us get some of these midfield players in. Still work to be done before we play Banbury in the first game. Banbury at home, so they were knocking around the lower reaches of the table. We should go into that one with high hopes. A lot of work to be done yet before we can say we're the finished article. The other transfer that came in towards the end of last season was Fraser Blake Tracy, initially as a left back, but as I say, he's been playing in the left centre back position. 28 years old, 2.5 star, not going to get any better at 28, but he's brought in as backup and had a bit of experience after we lost so much. Determination 13, stamina, pace, natural fitness, heading is not bad, and work rate 11, teamwork, all round team player who we got from Swindon. Had been on loan, but Burton was his previous club in League One. He played 7 games in League One, and last season was out on loan at Swindon and played 4 games at 6.7 in League Two. So been playing at higher level than this. His stats so far: 5 appearances, 1 sub, and showing us a 7.22 average. As I say, lots of work to be done, and I'm going to go away, play Peterborough at home, Hitchin away, look at transfers, and we'll be back for the home game on Livecom against Banbury and the opening of the season. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment if you have anything to say about the transfers or how we should go about it. Hope to see you next time. Thanks again. Dave Dog. Goodbye for now.